the Mossin podcast coming at you live and direct. You got your boy Dre Splash in the building, controlling the waters. You got your boy J-Tronics, privy to everybody.
Perfect. Like, that was perfect right there.
The way it both went off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, let's get into it, man.
Episode 49.
Oh, shit. Am I supposed to do that? I thought you do that.
No. It's like whoever wants to say it that time, you know. Episode 49. This is 49 episode of the Mossin podcast.
Tribute to the San Francisco 49ers. It's not, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not giving them no tribute. They suck.
Oh, you don't rock with them?
They're not my team.
Hey,
I'm a Tampa man.
He's Tampa, huh?
I'm Tampa. Tampa or that. It's the only football team I actually watch.
I haven't been keeping up with football at all, actually, man. I haven't been getting into it. I need to, but I'm like, you know, one of those bandwagoners for like sports.
Say, if you want, you can like tilt it because you got to talk into the top of it right there.
The top of it?
Yeah.
Just the tip?
Yeah. Oh,
right, there you go.
I was gonna say you guys pause me all the time.
You good?
That's
it's because you be crazy. You be crazy with it. You be crazy with it, but you know.
Nah, I just push the boundaries just to kind of see how far it can go, but. After a certain point, I just tried not to go too hard into it.
Nah, you step well deep into no man's land with it.
I'll go kind of deep, but not too deep.
Nah, you too deep.
I put my foot into it, and then be like...
You like the second half of that Drake song, In Too Deep. Like, you come hard.
So
it's hard.
So I'm fire.
Pause.
Yeah, that's a pause. Still, I can't even lie. That was a deep end moment. Still, I'm never gonna front.
Yeah, man.
One thing I actually wanted to bring up, which was supposed to be something we were supposed to bring up, I think last week, but I want to talk about like the development of what's it called, of GTA 6.
I can't rep GTA and like Rockstar and all that, right? What they doing? They had the same game out for like 8 years. I can't rock with that, man.
I kind of rock with it.
I don't rock with it
because like I still touch the game. You know, like
you still go on there.
I still go.
You part of the problem.
I might be.
You are not might. You are. It's just like with 2K. They keep coming out with the same shit because y'all keep buying it.
Yo, nothing we can do. You already know
there is something you can do.
What?
Stop buying it.
But what basketball game were you gonna play?
Don't play basketball. You don't have to play a basketball game. Go outside and play basketball. You don't have to play the game.
Not the same. I'm trying to build a team. I'm trying to, you know, build a team around Luka. I'm trying to build a team around like Scotty Barnes or something like that.
So then you can't complain about anything 2K. You can't be like, whenever you upset, you can't be like 2K. You gotta be this is what I signed up for.
Well, yeah, we know that. We know that already. That's the thing. Like, we know that we signed up for this game. We deal with the BS all the time, but
all right. So you understand you're part of the problem.
Of course.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
They're eating my money. Yo, I buy VC. I'm not meant to.
You buy VC?
I buy VC.
Oh, my God.
Especially if I end up doing my team or something. I'm buying VC. If I do my career, I'm not trying to go through this whole thing of, like, trying to build out my character, like grind it out like that. Like, those days were, like, when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Are you dumb, bro? I'm not putting hours into it like that.
That's the whole point of it. You put in the time.
Nah, I'm already grinding to get my badges, and I got to grind to get my guy up. Nah, bro, I'll buy like, what, $30 of VC?
Yeah, y'all are part of a big, like, vicious cycle because they know people are going to buy VC because they don't want to, nobody wants to, you know, take their time and actually play the game and flesh it out. They're going to just put out the packages of VC. It's like, oh, you could do this. And with your VC, you get like a t-shirt and some shit. So they like rope you into it even heavier. It's just, why? You don't need to do that. Just play it, take your time. You don't have to go like, you know, super hard in the paint.
Nah. Trying to go hard in the paint early.
All right.
I'm not trying to be dribbling up the court. I get cookied. Can't post up. I can't shoot. Can't
practice.
I ain't got time for that.
Yes, you do. Yo, so you Allen Iverson all of a sudden. Practice?
I ain't got time to be trying to practice to like build my guy up. I'm just trying to, you know.
You here talking about the game. You talking about practice.
I'm trying to just go into it, drop 30 first game. And then do my thing and then get my starter position, build my badges up.
Not earned.
And then play online.
Sick of you.
Yo, we already know 2K is a pay-to-win game, but you can only go so far.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, once you hit 99, that's it, right?
Yeah, well, even staying at 99 is hard.
What do you mean?
So, like, they fluctuate 99, so, like, you're never just at 99. So, if you're good at the game, And
your score can go down.
Yeah, so like I think when you hit like a 95, that's when it could fluctuate between 95 to 99. Because it all depends on like how good you play.
Oh, how much work? Oh,
yeah. So
I
like
thought it's how much practice you put in. It's based on like your
performance and everything.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's 2K.
That doesn't make any sense. It should be how much work you put in, how much practice. Because I know, like,
well, no, like
they
as
have
it
the
adds
home.
up, yeah, as it adds up, it'll get there. Because like you can only like if you were to buy VC and max out your guy,
You can only get to 95.
you could only get to like an 85.
Okay.
And then after, no, maybe like about like an 85. And then after that, you have to keep playing games, and you have to unlock more attributes and everything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not based on how well you do; it's how much you play.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of why it's like, why am I gonna put bare time into building my guy up?
It's part of the process.
I'm just gonna buy VC.
See,
max amount,
that's the issue, man.
Max amount.
That's the issue. There's
and then
a quote.
I'm gonna start going off.
There's a quote I saw where he said like, people that want to cut corners or take the easy way is like equal to like honey to like a fruit fly. You know what I mean? Because like you see the honey and you want it, but it's so bad. But then when you actually land on it, you fuck because you're stuck. You can't get out. So you're diving down this rabbit hole. It was articulated a lot better than how I'm putting it.
I hear what you're saying.
Like just don't cut them corners, man. Take the long, fleshed out road. Sometimes it's everything. It's not about the destination. It's the journey. Pirates of the Caribbean.
I hear you, but if they're dropping the same game every year, why am I gonna try?
See, that's the issue. That's the issue.
So
I mean,
like, if 2K was a game to be like, all right, you can carry your guy over and stuff like that,
which is what they should do.
Then I'll be like, all right, cool. I won't buy VC.
That's how NBA Live could make their money.
Nah, NBA Live needs to first focus on the graphics of the game.
Fuck the graphics. It's all about gameplay. Actually, I lied. Yeah. It's all about graphics. It's all about graphics, low key, but still gameplay.
High key. It's all about graphics.
No. You need it to play well, bro. The one thing I hated about 2K when I was on it was the servers. And like, you getting cookied out of nowhere. Your shot, you're a fucking 6'10", but you can't make a layup. Like work on the mechanics of it. And then you add in the gimmick of, hey, you don't have to buy the whole game for $60. You could just have the game's called NBA. Period. No year to it. NBA. And then you pay like $10 every year, like, $20 every year for an updated
rosters and
roster, and you carry over your character, all that. So it's like a season pass.
They're not doing that.
That would be the smartest thing for them to do. That's how Live takes customers away.
Yeah, that would be their way, but I guess the best way for them would be when they decide to go into like the VR world and everything. I think that's when things would actually start do better, because that's when it start being more like actually people would be invested like that.
You can't do basketball VR. I don't think that would work. Not VR. Are we the VR as in like with Oculus and shit like that?
I'm talking about like, VR, like what Meta's going for.
Is that VR or is that augmented reality? Which one do you call it? When you actually in it?
I think it's augmented reality.
Yeah, so you want augmented reality? Yeah, when you're actually in it. Yeah. Okay,
that's what
VR wouldn't be it.
That's what we need, because there could be that would actually be sick. For that, I would be like, yo, I'm paying the season pass for that, because that's worth it.
Yeah, I could see that.
But I'm not trying to spend bare guap on a game that's like, I got to buy every year.
I don't know if I would. I don't know if I do the augmented basketball, because like I could just go out and play basketball at the gym if I wanted to do that.
But I can't dunk.
Work on you go to the gym. Put in the work. See, this is what I'm talking about.
No, there's still no guarantee that you can dunk. Like, what if someone
lower than that? Like the WNBA
It's not the same.
Lower than that.
It's not the same. I'm trying to dunk on a man on the 10-foot net.
On the 10-foot.
And be like, yo, I bumped
spots,
on
man.
you.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Because if I dunk on you on like an 8-foot net, it's not the same. Man's gonna be like, yo, it's 8 foot.
I mean, it's the same if the person's 12 years old.
Doesn't matter. You reverse dunk on the 12-year-old and be like, guard me, nigga.
Yeah, you might get something out of it. I don't know.
To me, that feels more exhilarating, because I'd be like, yo, I'm doing 360 dunks. I can't do a 360 dunk. Even if I worked out and I'm at my peak peak.
You might be able
condition.
to. I think you're selling yourself short.
On a 10-foot net?
Yeah, I think you could.
Nah, the most I think at my peak performance, I think I could be like a rim.
I think you're selling yourself
I
short.
think I'll be like a rim grazer.
I think you could do it.
I got a bad knee.
No, I think you could do it. If you, honestly, there's guys that like, the bodybuilder niggas are like, short and stocky. They got abs. I think you can do it, bro.
Not hearing that.
You're not hearing yourself, and
I'm trying to dunk on a man.
Your inner soul wants to do it, but your outer soul is locking you up, bro. Just set yourself free.
Yeah, man. I think I got maybe 5 dunks in my life, and
On a 10-foot.
on a 10-foot, I think that's the most I can get in my lifetime. I've only squeezed in once in my lifetime, and I was
On
like,
a 10-foot.
yeah,
Oh, where?
and that shit hurt because my freaking knee hurt like a bitch when I went up. And that was back in high school, and I squeezed that in. I felt nice.
Hey, man, if you've almost made it then, you could definitely, because how much were you really working out then? We were going crazy.
High school would be maybe every day.
It's like body weight, though. It's not like, serious weights. It's not what you could do now.
Nah, I think back then I was able to lift a bit. Lift a bit
heavier?
more.
But you think if you were
right
working
now-
out now heavy, you would lift more because you're stronger now.
Well,
as an adult.
right now I got that grown man strength. But
That's it. Yeah.
But at the same time, my wrist and my hands are not 100%. So
Man,
So at the
you
same
in
time-
your own head, bro.
scared I'm in my own head.
Analysis, no paralysis,
I'm an injured youth right now.
no paralysis through analysis, or however that quote goes in that book.
I got Cialis, so
Cialis, what does Cialis do? Is that for arthritis?
or sciatica, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Isn't Cialis the pill?
No, that's Cialis. I got sciatica.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's my thing starts with a P. No, with C.
Oh, what the
Yeah.
hell is that?
It's like a skin condition and arthritis in one. Yeah.
Fuck? You got a mutated?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm
They
like,
give you the fusion?
that's why I'm like, I can't dunk.
God damn.
I can't dunk right now. But
I believe in you, bro.
but getting back to GTA 6,
Oh, we were? Okay.
so basically what they're saying is the reason why the game's been so delayed was because of the fact that the whole
They're trying to make a whole plan there, aren't they?
Nah, so their whole thing. Well, maybe that's one of the things. But their whole thing is that it's been so chaotic, and there's been so much different people in and out because the main people that started at first, like the developers, not Rockstar, but the people working under Rockstar.
Yeah.
So much of the people that started left because different creative differences, certain things that they were told that they would be having freedom for or be able to put into the game.
Yeah.
They're not getting that same freedom. So they're that's the main reason why the game's been delayed. They scrapped it 4 or 5 different a bunch of different times. So right now they're trying to figure out what's the best way for them to get the game back and going. So me personally, I don't see the point in putting out a GTA 6 right now.
I mean, it wouldn't be coming out anytime soon.
Yeah, because mans are still playing GTA 5. They're still adding stuff in GTA 5. They still got construction happening in the game.
Which is beyond me, because that game came out with, PS3, Xbox 360 or something like that?
360. I bought the game 4 times.
You bought it 4 times.
I bought it for Xbox 360.
Jesus,
I
they
bought it
got
3
you.
times. I bought it for Xbox One, and I bought it for PC.
Wait, did you have to buy it again? Or, PC I get.
Yeah,
But
for
you bought
Xbox
it-
One, you had to buy it again.
You bought it for Xbox again?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
I got
bro.
you.
I love GTA. That game's
I
fun.
can see it.
Yeah, it's a good game. That's the reason why for me, I'm I can kind of understand why they're not putting out GTA 6 because it's there's still obviously so much to do in GTA 5 if you have people to play with.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole point of it is there's so much you can do. You can run a whole bunch of operations of selling weed, coke, and all this other stuff, car import, export, and all that stuff.
And you can live out your ghetto dreams.
You can live out your ghetto dreams with no consequences.
Word.
So with that, it's there's so much you can do. You got a casino. You can buy a yacht in the game.
You know what's funny? I saw somebody get 3 stars the other day in real life. They had they had 2 cars on it. It was a guy on the motorcycle. No, it was a guy in like a Charger or something like that. And there was a cop on a motorcycle, which I don't see in Brampton. I don't know where the hell that guy came from. Literally, it was a star came up and then he popped out of nowhere. and then 2 cop cars, so 3 stars on him. And I don't know what he did, but he was riding well dirty.
Oh, that's how that's how we're defining stars. How many cops are on you?
Yeah, I feel like in real life that makes sense.
No, I was gonna say like I feel like 1 star is 1 cop, 2 cop, like 2 cars. 2 stars would be like about 5, 6 different cars.
Cars.
Yeah.
Okay, we're real life.
Real life. Because remember in GTA,
If you have 5 cars on you, that is 5 stars.
Nah, because
Yeah.
5 stars in GTA is a SWAT team, and all these men are after you.
You're not gonna. I guess.
Like the OJ,
but you don't see that in real life.
Like the OJ trial, he had 3 stars. He had the helicopter and everything.
No, that's 5 stars, bro. You
That's
got a
not 5
helicopter. If
stars.
you got a helicopter out, that's 5 stars.
If you have 1 helicopter
In real life, that is 5 stars. Like,
Nah.
you got to separate it from the game.
Nah, we're going.
Yes.
We're using the game as a reference as well.
No, not in real life.
because most men don't really
That
get.
shit don't happen
Men don't get 5 stars in real life.
unless you're in America.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. GTA is based off of America.
Yeah.
GTA is based off America. They got America's Most Wanted and all that stuff.
Yeah.
If you're on that, you probably just have like 3, 4 stars.
Yeah. Is GTA 6 going to be global, or is it going to be to a certain area? Because I know they were talking about making it like global or something like that.
I wouldn't be surprised if they try to do global. I think that's
Would that be
maybe
too
why.
much?
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe that's why they're struggling right now with it. Is to try to make it global because there's a lot of factors you got to take into it, right? You got to take into the fact that you're gonna have you have to make sure your servers can handle that because you're gonna have like bare people in one server.
Yeah.
Because it'll be weird just to have like 30 people in a global server. Like that doesn't even make sense. It'd have to be like an RPG type of thing where you have like
No, an
hundreds.
MMO.
Yeah, MMO where like you have like thousands of people.
They section the servers, but like you could go everywhere. But like
Yeah.
you won't see, if you're in Asia and you travel to Asia, you'll only see, North American people
in Asia.
You won't see those people over there.
Yeah.
So they could do it.
Yeah.
It's just like, sectioning it off. I don't know. It's beyond my knowledge.
It's a lot of work though. That's the thing that I don't know if Rockstar is willing to go down that path, but I think that's like the future.
It'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that's the future we're heading to right now where
with meta and all that.
Yeah, like everyone's trying to make everything global, not just trying to make it in one spot now. But even in GTA 5, they're trying to add islands to the game.
Are there?
Yeah. So it's like
I'm still not going back.
that's kind of why I'm like, when you look at the game, it's like, okay, cool, all this stuff is happening, but then and then everyone's waiting for GTA 6, but it's like, yo, they're still doing so much in GTA 5. It's like, what's the rush?
That's probably not coming out for like another 4 years.
Yeah, maybe another 4 years. Maybe when we get the next console.
Maybe. We'll see what happens.
Next consoles and everything, especially once meta becomes a thing. I think that's when they're really
Meta's
gonna
not
do.
happening for like another. I think I know we were listening to the podcast with Gary V and Mark. They said something about
I think it's
say
like
7 years.
Yeah, it's about
I
7
heard that
years.
right. Yeah.
But it makes sense. Like, it's not something we're expecting to happen overnight because
No.
he wants to make it more immersive rather than like a situation of just like a VR.
He was talking something crazy though, like having a VR or like a hologram set up in your living room, like. So if you wanted to meet with somebody that's like in Jamaica or something like that, like you would have them pop up in your room.
Yeah, that's literally
Crazy.
That's what
Crazy. But you would, like the cost of that, like, just having the cameras and like the spotlights you would need for all that and getting like the right angle. It'd be crazy, bro.
it's gonna be like
That's like
the future with video calls.
what's that movie with yeah. And what is that movie with Ryan Gosling, and they revamped the movie. What's that movie called? Blade Runner.
I didn't watch Blade Runner.
You don't watch Blade Runner, the new one?
Nah.
Jeez, but that's basically I think what they're aiming for. Like he has a scene where he has a robot or a virtual girlfriend or wife or whatever, and the wife would be like walking around in the room, but it'd be like a machine hovering over, like sliding across.
Yeah.
And like, making the vision of her or the picture of her move.
Yeah, I can see that happening like real soon because like
Not that.
huh?
Not that.
Yeah.
That in your house?
Yeah.
No.
I can see that. I can see that happening in the next, like, I say less than 10 years.
Nah, not less than 10 years.
Only reason why I say less than 10 years is just because, like, the way that I feel like technology is right now starting to progress, and like everyone's really trying to push for more advanced technology, and like we're almost there. Like, we have FaceTime, you know, and like eventually we're gonna be able.
We've been had FaceTime.
Yeah, but like now they're allowing you to do like other stuff with FaceTime. Like you can watch movies with the same person with it being synced in and all that.
Like, we had FaceTime since 2008.
Yeah. And now I can watch a movie with someone on FaceTime.
So that's not like, you know, I don't think from 2008 to now have we made like huge leaps in that respect.
I think the internet sped up a lot. Our information speed's really fast now.
I don't know. I don't know.
We can talk to Google when we want to change the lights and everything.
You know what? Yeah, maybe I'm capping. Maybe I'm talking to my ass right now.
Because right now I feel like people, like, they're more intrigued to try to expand more with technology, especially now with like cryptocurrency. Like, people are going more to cryptocurrency and everything. Yeah. Everything's becoming more digital. Yeah. Everything's becoming more virtual, NFTs and everything.
Yeah.
So now I feel like people are eventually going to be like, all right, we need to like speed things up a little bit more. And yeah, we have bare people in this world that's trying to figure out new things and make it more cost efficient.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see, man. I don't know. We'll see. We gotta wait a few years before we see anything. We gotta wait until, you know, the world gets back to normal, because we're still not there yet.
We're almost there.
We're almost there, but I don't know.
I actually have a funny story to tell you.
Oh, what's that?
So it's about like where I think COVID's almost done. We're at the light. We're almost at the light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, you got predictions?
Well, kind of. It's just based off an experience I had yesterday when I went to the grocery store.
Would you bet on this, on your experience? Would you bet on whatever you say right now? Like, you say, would you put like $10 down to say COVID ends this day?
Nah.
Okay, go ahead though.
I don't want to put the actual date.
It's all good. Go ahead.
Basically, I went to the grocery store. So I walked in and everything. I thought I had my mask on because I just came from my appointment. Usually, like, when I know I'm going to a store after, I usually just slide my mask down so that when I drive to the next store or something, I can just slide it up.
Right.
So I got to the store. I walk in, grab my basket, walking through the store. Mind you, I'm walking through bare people and everything.
Yeah.
No one said nothing to me.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice it. I walked through like half. I walked through half of the store, like literally going through like probably like 4 or 5 different aisles.
Okay.
And I came across bare people. So I'm so used to wearing a mask that sometimes I forget, like, it's not on me. So I was making like some faces where, like, you know, sometimes you make faces under the mask. So
okay, this is getting good.
So
you're just like,
yeah. I was just making weird faces at times.
Yeah, you're just like.
So I get in. So I get to like I'm about to go to the self checkout and everything.
Is that my boy jailing over there? Huh?
And then like I touch my face.
That bitch look fine as shit.
And then like I started touching my face and I was like, "Yo, where's my mask?"
Oh, that is so funny. Cause you're like so in your head. You're just like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep my eyes normal, but my mouth though." Making my lips crazy. My eyes are normal, so you can't even see.
That's what I'm saying.
Tell.
That's what I'm saying.
This guy's out here with the LL Cool J. Everybody sees it. All right, go ahead though. So you're like, finally, you don't know. You see you're not wearing your mask. So nobody told you.
No one said anything to me. No one like approached me. No one made no weird faces to me. Cause I'm making eye contact with people while I'm walking through the store.
Word.
And no one's saying anything to me.
Word.
And I was like, bro.
So all of a sudden you hear your heartbeat through your chest.
This guy.
You're like, oh shit. Who saw my face?
Nah, I didn't even care at that point. At that point, I was like, yo, this is like the only thing that was going through my head at that time was like, yo, how did I make it this far and no one said nothing?
Yeah.
So like,
I mean,
my mom was saying that she thinks that the people are scared of me. And I was like, yo, I was just, maybe because I'm black.
Could be that. Could be that.
Like,
people don't want to approach you because maybe you don't seem like an approachable dude. Could be that. Or
I guess so. I was making weird faces.
Could be, yeah. If you LL Cool J or like, you know, whatever faces you were doing. Or it could be maybe you're right. Maybe everybody's vaxxed up. It's like, all right, you can do what he wants. I don't care. I'm vaxxed up.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
So that's why I personally feel like we're at the end, the light at the end of the tunnel.
I mean, I haven't heard anything on the news in terms of numbers yet, or not yet, but like in a while. I haven't like seen like you turn on CP24 or CNN.
No, I seen one yesterday. Still.
Just yesterday?
Yeah.
All right, so I haven't seen it.
Where, it's usually like the 5 o'clock news and everything.
Like it comes on at a certain time now. It's not like all day they're talking about it.
Yeah,
right?
it's not like an all day thing.
So like before, it didn't matter when I turned on.
Mm-hmm.
It just be like, all right, so those are the numbers. Oh, okay, cool. Or it's going up or it's going down.
Mm-hmm.
Let me stay in, or now I can go out. Now it's like you say, it's at that specific time. So I think we're getting there for sure.
We're almost there, bro. We're almost there. We're almost at the end of COVID.
I think probably next summer we'll be fully out.
Next summer we're actually be outside.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Caravana or no?
Yo, if Banda comes back next year, it's gonna be mad.
It's actually gonna be crazy.
People are like, yo,
it's gonna be like the Travis Scott concert.
Yeah.
People might die, but it won't be foreign to Caravana because it's happened before.
Yeah, like the funny thing too is like, I wonder if they're gonna put up fences because like every year they always break it down.
Oh, you mean like real fences?
You remember they always put like a fence on the
so it's nothing new. So are you saying like real fences, like some industrial type fences?
Nah, they can't afford. The city can't afford that.
I mean, if they wanted to, they could.
Nah, city's not trying to spend that much guap because a man's gonna figure out a way to break it.
Yeah, the fence always comes down. Broke down the fence.
A man's gonna see a float and the man's gonna be like, yo, man, I'm trying to get some bubbles, bro. I'm not trying to be on the side.
Yeah.
That's gonna be break because you already know, like, it's a lot better being on the road than it is being on the being on the side.
Yeah, nothing happens on the side.
Yeah,
everything happens
with
on
families
the road.
And stuff on the side.
Yeah.
People that are trying to bruck out and all that
barbecues.
Stuff.
Yo, you know what might be cool doing? A barbecue.
I swear we had one last year or this year, didn't we?
At the Caravana?
Oh, you're talking about Bana?
Yeah. You know how people do barbecues at Bana?
Yeah.
It might be cool to do that. I don't know.
Well, men sell food.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Man, so,
but like, we could do like a little mini back. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the funniest thing for people that had never been to Bana is the cost of water, how it goes up during the day.
Oh yeah.
When you first get there, if you get there like 12 o'clock, it's $1.
Yeah.
If you go back to that same man at like 4 o'clock, $5, you're lucky.
Yo, supply is going down.
Yo, you wish
so demand is going. So that's how it works.
Water's minimum $4 or $5.
That's economics. That's basic economics, man. As supply goes down, demand goes up, so price rises.
Man, know that, and also the man knows that bear mans are catching bear bubbles, and he knows that like bear things are giving bubbles. Yeah, man. They're trying to drink water. So as you said,
I respect that. I respect that, man. You surveying the environment. You seeing how hot people going. It's like, all right, they sweating. Okay. Let me take away this $sign real quick.
Scratch that out and put like a 3.
Flip it over. $3. Mm-hmm. Slap it right there.
You have that one guy be like, "What we it?"
Yeah, man.
You know $1. What?
Nah, the price went up. Pay what it costs. That's how it goes, man. Yeah, yo, that's how. Yo, honestly, if you're like an entrepreneur, you up and coming, that's what. Yo, one way to get into get into that flow of things. Mm-hmm. Going to Costco, buying it. Yo, this is $1 million worth of game, but not the podcast. This is you go to Costco, you buy a case of water, you get like 30 or like 48 for like $3. Yeah. It's like dirt cheap.
You buy a cooler.
You buy like 3 of those for like $9, maybe even more. It depends.
Wait, hold up. Coolers are that cheap?
No, the waters. The waters are like $3 for like 48. It's like super cheap. Coolers, you could probably get them cheap at Costco.
I was gonna say like $20-something.
Maybe, I don't know.
But it's still worth it.
Yeah, because you can even get like a bin. You fill it up with ice and then throw the waters in there.
Nah, don't cheap out on the cooler. Still,
cooler comes clutch.
Get yourself a nice cooler with some wheels.
But if it's like a one-day thing,
you can return it.
Yeah, you could.
So you get yourself a nice big cooler.
Yeah.
Get it with some wheels.
Yeah.
Buy your ice and everything.
You can even bring your van. I'm pretty sure I've seen vans parked up on the side.
Yeah, but I think you gotta have permits.
You have a permit for that?
Stuff like that.
Word.
Yeah, I don't think you can just like pull up and be like
in the van and just have it out
here. Because I'm pretty sure the cops are gonna be like, "Yo,
cops are out still." But you think they care?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they give out tickets? I don't think I've stuck around long enough to see them give out tickets.
I'm pretty sure they would if
Or
you
is
don't
it
have
just
a permit.
warnings?
Nah, they'll probably tell you to cut, and then if you don't cut, then
Then they come back around. Yeah.
So it's just like, make sure you do your due diligence for that one, because I don't know, but
I don't know, man.
if you don't need
the
a
way
permit, do your
the way
thing.
it looks every year, it looks like I don't know how many of these guys really have permits. But I don't know. Do you got to pay for a permit? That might be something to look into.
yeah, you have to pay for it.
You have to pay for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially for like, cause I know people that have like food trucks and stuff. You got to get the permit for you to like park up your truck and everything
on that specific corner at that specific time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you might as well just like at the end of the day, you'll get your money's worth out of it. Just
for sure. Yeah.
If you don't have to bring your car. Literally, just bring a cooler.
You sell 4 waters, you sell 10 waters, you got your money back for the 3 cases that wherever you buy. So
Yeah.
easy money.
And then as I said, you're returning the cooler, so everything after $10 is a profit.
You know what I mean? Unrealized gain right there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna do that because I'm not a man to be on the road like that.
I would do that. I would do that for Carabana. If we had set up a little barbecue and then you have like, your waters there and then people are passing by, it's like, what? Get your water here.
So you do that on your ones, or you're expecting a team to help you with that?
I wouldn't need a team for that. For water?
So you're gonna be selling water all day. You're not even gonna enjoy the weekend.
I mean, like we would have the barbecue and I would do the selling by myself, the water selling by myself.
So then you're gonna be like, yo, guys, watch my cooler for me. I'll be right back.
And get the little bubbles and then come back. Nah, you got to do one or the other. You can't have the barbecue and participate in the parade. That's too much.
Yeah, you got to do one or the other. I'm trying to just participate.
Participate in the parade.
Just have fun. I don't go to Banner for like
You know what? It's been a while since I've been to Banner. So next year, Banner, I might go to parade, and then the year after that, I would do the barbecue.
So you're gonna retire after that?
I wouldn't retire. No, I just take a break.
I hear that.
Yeah, you come back a few years later.
It'll be an interesting Carabana this year. I think everyone's gonna be coming down this year.
Hopefully they allow it, man. Hopefully they allow it.
They might, because as I said, we're almost there. A lot of the population's vaccinated.
Yeah.
Speaking we're almost there.
Speaking of that, did you hear that story about how Singapore is going to start charging people that are choosing to not get vaccinated after a certain point? I think it's like January. They'll have to pay themselves to get the vaccination. Because you know how the government pays for everybody.
Yeah.
So you don't have to pay like that little, like, I don't know if it would be like, $50 or whatever. Now Singapore is like, all right, y'all want to be like this? Cool. Y'all going to have to start paying. Y'all ain't going to get this freebie no more. How you feel about that? You think Canada should do that too? Just to get like people to be like, all right, if they not going to pay for it, I might as well. Save the buck. Or are they going to hold the line? It's like, yeah. Don't pay for me.
I think for like how Canada is, they'll keep paying for people for now. Mm-hmm. But I feel like at a certain point they're gonna stop like paying people because like paying for people.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna kind of look at it as like, well, you've had time to do your research, you have time to do this, and a lot of like jobs are not allowing you to even come like work for them unless you're vaccinated.
All jobs. I'm pretty sure. I'll say most.
Yeah, I'll say majority.
Like 90%.
Yeah, because like even like my dad's workplace now, like he has to be fully vaccinated before like sometime in January.
What type of job does your dad do? Just for reference.
I'm trying to remember what he does. I know he works for like this company that like deal with like that manufacture car parts.
Oh, so like in the warehouse, you got to be vaccinated?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so you have to be vaccinated for like those kind of jobs, and like even for like I know for a lot of
hospital jobs,
places and stuff like that, retail, hospitals and everything.
But that makes sense because you're
dealing with a lot of people,
the population. Yeah. But in a warehouse, you're only dealing with that, that sector of people. So long as you come back negative.
Yeah, but it's just kind of more of like I'm pretty sure it costs the company more to test them every day. Or every week.
People get you can get a free test.
Nah, eventually they're not trying to deal with that. It's a lot easier, like as a company, to just tell people you'll get vaccinated or you.
Is it though? Because there'll be some people that be like, nah, fuck that.
So don't come to work.
Don't come to work. That's what it is. But is that easier though for the company because you're losing the workforce?
Nah, you can find someone, bro. You already know how these workplaces are.
That's more money though. That's a lot of money for the company to do to train somebody new, and it depends though, because if they have like a what do they call it? Like a probationary period where like they get paid less, then they might recoup those costs. But like that person won't be doing that job as efficiently as this person who's been doing it for years.
Yeah, but it's a lot.
They're losing money.
It's a lot easier to deal with that
No, it's not.
than it is for if that person that's not vaccinated gets COVID and then they come to work and then everyone else starts catching COVID.
Well, that's assuming
Because-
that's on the assumption that they get COVID.
Yeah, but
That's an
like,
assumption.
but what I'm saying is that you don't have control over what someone does outside of work. You can't tell them, "Oh, you're not vaccinated." Like, it's
But I think you can get COVID regardless if you're vaccinated or
yeah,
not.
you can, but
It just lessens the chance.
lessens the chance, and it also like helps reduce like.
So they
spread.
still need the negative COVID test.
No,
Realistically, yeah, they do.
if I'm vaccinated,
You're
don't
taking
really-
that risk.
I don't really have to deal with like all the other stuff for testing.
Because mind you, this vaccination doesn't last forever.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get another shot. Realistically, if COVID, the virus still stays prominent, like it'll keep going, and we if it does keep going, we'll have to get another vaccine.
I think it's gonna end up being like how the flu is. Like eventually, our body's gonna have what it needs to take to handle it.
Right.
And obviously, if you're like an older person or if you're a high risk person, you're gonna obviously have a higher chance of dying from the flu than you do from someone else.
Right.
But I think it's just kind of more of like right now, everyone's just trying to make sure that everyone has this vaccine so that if you do get it, it's not as severe as it would be as if you didn't have it.
Yeah, like you won't die and it lessens the spread of it.
Yeah, you have a better chance. You have a better fighting chance instead of just being like, okay, I have COVID. This shit's gonna be spreading to everyone else around me. And they don't have the vaccine.
Yeah,
and they get hit pretty bad with it.
But you know what else though? I'm not a doctor. We're not doctors here, so we don't have all the medical expertise. Well, from what I've heard from a guy named I forgot, it's Sanjay something. He's the medical expert for CNN. He was talking with Rogan about how if you get COVID and you beat it and you build up antibodies, in some cases that's better than getting the vaccine.
Yeah.
To have that natural immunity. Yeah. Now that's if you beat it.
Yeah, and that's a huge if for because it's not for everyone.
I mean, in terms of percentages, a lot of people have died, but more people have lived.
Yeah.
Even though they got COVID.
But it's just the fact that so much people just got COVID, so obviously you're gonna have a bigger number than compared to someone that got the flu or someone that has a different type of sickness.
Right.
Even mad cow disease or something like that, where it's not everyone is gonna get it. Only a small number of people. So that's why it wasn't a global pandemic.
For mad cow disease.
Yeah.
You're right.
Compared to COVID, it hit everyone and it was spreading fast as shit, and it was yo, what the hell is going on?
Because they let them. I knew shit was crazy when. I remember when the first flight in. I remember the news report on the first flight from China, letting these people from Wuhan come over to America and Canada. And in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? Why did you let these niggas off the plane?
Yeah.
Yo, I would have had guns blazing. Stay on the plane. Don't get off. If you step on that platform, you're dead. That would have been me.
Mud.
That would have been me. To stop the spread, if it was me in charge, there would have been no pandemic. Not over here, at least. We would have been good.
I think it still would have spread because
it wouldn't have spread here. I wouldn't have let nobody from them sections come over here. It would have been like New Zealand. I think New Zealand did that. They cut off the whole island. No ins and outs. And then they got down to 1% or one person had COVID.
Yeah, but also those countries, people actually will listen to when the government be like, you guys. So that's over here, parents would be like, nah,
yeah, so I'm trying to say,
doing my thing.
Yeah, so I'm trying to say, it wouldn't be none of that with me in church. I'd be like Kanye. Crazy mud tip.
This guy said mud tip. You're crazy.
Yo, sometimes you need it though to stop the spread.
Yeah, I guess that's the person that's the most rational at that time because they're gonna be the ones to be like, nah, I'm not hearing that.
Yeah,
you guys are my people are telling me this. Yeah. You guys are not even experts. You're not even a doctor, so I'm not even hearing you talk none of that.
Yeah. Yo, speaking of like, the whole COVID thing, there's a little bit of a crazy story about how a college kid or a university kid got kicked out of class for attending an in-person lesson, not vaccinated, and I think he didn't have like a negative COVID test. I don't know what it was, but he also wasn't wearing a mask.
Yeah, I was gonna say he also didn't want to wear a mask either.
Yeah, so it's just like,
I seen that video.
yeah, it's just, I don't know, man, because like,
I think he was just being ignorant.
yeah, but also, did he have a choice? Kind of like, it's like, I understand why people don't want to get vaccinated because we don't know what's really going into us. Like, you can do all the research you can, but like, you don't know how it's going to affect you in years to come. So like, I understand anybody's, take on not getting it. And I feel like, especially for university students, for like people that are like, are going to be the future of your economy and your workforce, they should make accommodations to where like, all right, if there's some students that want to come in class, but if you don't, we'll have a camcorder or some kind of something recording in the back that gets the whole class, and you could still be at home.
So they were saying it was a mandatory, like he had to be vaccinated, or did he just like had to work? Like,
you have to be vaccinated, or you got to come with no, I'm pretty sure you have to be vaccinated to go in class right now.
So go, bro.
So in that, it's like, all right, if this class is in class and I have to, be vaccinated, but, I think it's against my rights, or I don't believe in it, whatever, make that accommodation, because there's going to be a lot of kids that are like that.
It is what it is, bro. The way I look at it,
but you don't think they should accommodate?
Colleges don't give a shit, bro. I've been on the
but
other.
Do you think they should? Sorry. Do you think
they never
should?
accommodated for me?
Wow, that's bullshit, bro. What are you
as
talking
I said,
about?
When
that's so selfish.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god.
I got hit with real life when I was trying to get a co-op in my program.
Oh, what happened?
And like the lady told me that I can't do co-op unless like I do this one other math class first. Spoke to the coordinator. Coordinator's like, yo, you don't need that. Like, tell her I said that you can just deal with the co-op.
Right.
Went back to her. She told me, he needs to have a sit down with me and you and He told me he doesn't have time because the semester just started. Right. He said he doesn't have time to be sitting down about that. He's like, I can write an email and I'll send it to her if she wants it. She said, this is like, we have to have a meeting about it and blah blah.
Who is this person? Who is this lady? What was her position?
She was the registrar.
Okay.
Yeah. So she was the registrar, and so she said she wasn't allowing me to do it. My point in what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, college and university and stuff, they don't really give a fuck about you.
No, I think that's just that one person. I hear what you're saying. Like, if you're part of the and I say that this is something I learned from marketing. If you are part of the organization, any part, you represent the entire organization.
Yeah.
So I understand why you're like, fuck them all. But that's just that lady. Because clearly there was another guy in that sector that was okay with it.
Yeah, he was a cool guy.
Yeah.
But like later on when me and her spoke, like she's cool. You know what I mean? I got no real beef with her.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is just that it's just kind of more of, you can't really keep expecting people in life to give you exceptions and to make you make you be the person to be like, oh, we're gonna make an exception for you. It's almost like the Kyrie situation where people are like, yo, just let him play and blah blah, and it's like, nah, we can't let him play because if you let Kyrie do this and that, it won't be fair to.
But they did let somebody play. They let Bradley Beal play, and he wasn't vaccinated in New York.
But
he shouldn't have played.
They said that it's only for the people that live in New York.
Doesn't make any sense. That's stupid.
That's what the governor said.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's the law.
They should not be able to play. He shouldn't have been able to even step in the arena.
That's the law.
So you understand the law's broken.
Bro,
it's broken.
We know
if you're gonna still let anybody that is, so long as they don't live here, anything goes. They can do what they want. That doesn't make any sense.
They're just visiting.
That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter if they're visiting. That's not how the virus works. Oh, I'm just visiting. Don't worry, I'm not gonna infect y'all.
No, they're just visiting because they
That's not how it works.
They can only have control over people that's
Not true. Not true.
within their state.
You can ban a player. That's not true. You could say, okay, you're not vaccinated, you can't come in. They can say that.
But that's not fair to other people that be coming into like
What do you mean fair?
It won't be fair to that basketball player. It won't be fair to that basketball player because you have other people that are coming into the state that's not vaccinated.
No, they're not. They shouldn't. They should ban anybody that this is their hard set rule. It's what it should be. And so if they're doing it at home, they should do it for everybody.
No.
If you're unvaccinated, don't come in the arena.
It's almost like players that play in Toronto. You're allowed to play in Toronto if you're not vaccinated. Like if you're a visiting player, you can play. It's just that you're not allowed to roam the city. They said you have to go from the arena to either the practice arena or to your hotel.
But you still have to come with the negative COVID
and you still
test.
have to come with a negative COVID test. That's for visitors. But
that doesn't make any sense. That's stupid.
To you.
You know it's stupid. There's no way you don't think it is. Because if you're... It
is what it is.
Shut the fuck up.
It is what it is.
Just no, it's dumb, man. Because they're making exceptions. They are making exceptions. And you're saying what do you mean how?
Yeah.
Say what you want to say. What do you mean?
How's that an exception?
They're saying the visitors can come in if they're unvaccinated and play. Yeah. But if you're at home, you can't do that. That's not an exception?
Because you live in New York.
So it's not an exception?
You're a resident of New York.
It's an exception.
If you got a problem, leave New York.
What are you talking about, bro? It's an exception.
If you got a problem,
they made accommodations for the visitors.
So if Kyrie wants to play so bad, tell Kyrie to request a trade. And then have to go somewhere else.
I think you're holding this. No, come on.
And then if you want to play in Brooklyn, then you gotta be on another team.
Bro, you're holding this stance so hard because you don't fuck with Kyrie. I think that's what it is.
I got no problem with Kyrie.
You got problems with Kyrie.
The only issue I have is just that sometimes people want them to be the exception over everyone, and then for me, it's like, who are you to be an exception?
I mean, he's a player.
What do you do that's so beneficial?
He creates money for the league.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't create money for the league.
No, he doesn't. Kyrie's,
in no way, shape, or form.
Kyrie is not one of the top people like that in the league. Kyrie's a popular player, but Kyrie doesn't.
If he's a popular player, he makes money.
Without Kyrie, the league still moves on.
Without a lot of players, the league will still move on without LeBron. But he still makes money for the league. But he adds money to the league.
LeBron's still one of the faces of the league.
But if he left today, the league will go on.
It'll be tough for the league to move on.
No, it wouldn't.
It's just the fact that people know LeBron's coming back. Because every time with the Lakers, everyone's like, "Yo, Lakers are this, and this."
Nothing lasts.
When LeBron comes back,
nothing lasts forever. Impertinence is one of the laws of.
You're right about that. Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah.
But Kyrie's not a top dog like that.
He's still. I'm not saying he is. I'm saying he still creates money for the league.
He creates money, but he doesn't.
So that's his value.
Him not playing doesn't hit the NBA as much as LeBron not playing. Because the only reason why right now we're looking at LeBron is like, oh, it's whatever, it's because he's injured. But at the end of the day, we know LeBron's coming back.
But if LeBron left today, I wouldn't be like, oh, the NBA is over, or oh, the NBA is like less exciting. It would not be weird to me. I think he's at his last legs, bro.
Yeah,
they just got like 20 by who did they get 20 by? Somebody yesterday. Who was it?
They didn't play last night.
I said they played.
Oh no,
yesterday.
they did. Who did they play last night?
They got 20 by somebody.
They got 20? I didn't look at the score.
It was bad. Can't lie. So I'm not trying to say like, LeBron is like, trash now, but like, he's getting to his time.
Well, he's not playing right now anyway.
He's getting to his time.
He's hurt.
So. Is he not playing this year?
No, he's not playing. Yeah, they got 20 by the T-Wolves.
Yeah. LeBron wasn't playing?
No, LeBron hasn't played in like a couple games now. He has like an abdominal injury.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Melo only had 3 points. That's crazy.
I don't know. Like, moral of the story is like, for that uni kid, especially university, they should make that accommodation for the students. They should, and it's nothing for them to set up a camera in the back. Like, all right, if you're at home, you can still get the lesson.
Nah, they're not hearing that.
You're not hearing that.
They're not hearing that. I can hear that, but they're not hearing that. They got him arrested. So
yeah, they did.
Obviously they're not hearing that.
Yeah, which is stupid. Now this kid's gonna have a record. It's dumb. Actually, I don't know how.
I don't know. I think it's just more of like, yo, if they told you to leave, like what, like it's, as I said, it's just him being ignorant to.
Yo, honestly, are they gonna give him his refund?
Bro, colleges don't get more. Are you crazy?
No, they give refunds. Yeah, they do. You can request it.
If you've already started a semester,
Yeah, you can.
bro, semester's done in a month.
I mean, but you'll get back whatever is left over. You won't get the whole thing. You only get back a part of it.
I don't think they'll give it back to him because I think it has to be a legit reason. I think for them just saying that
They won't let him in class unless he's vaccinated.
yeah, but like we're halfway through the semester,
It's a legit reason.
so they're gonna be like halfway through the semester, and now this is the issue.
Although, like, yeah, there's like, there's leading up to it. It's like if you picked the in class. It's a lot of shit. Like I'm giving them a lot of.
You're giving them a lot of leeway. That's what I'm saying.
A lot of slack.
You can't be giving. You can't do that for
the setup.
Everyone,
the setup is
it's a can of worms. Because you start making exceptions for him, you gotta make exceptions for other people. And then by the end of it,
it's nothing about the exception. It's the fact of he knew he was getting into an in class.
Yeah, so that's his fault.
Program. So he should have been like, all right, I'm not vaccinated. So what kind of accommodation? Now, if they told him no from when he asked, then it's like, all right, well, I have to show up. But I'm not getting vaccinated. Then it's like, there's a lot of information we don't know, or I don't know.
No, so, I don't know either. I didn't really look into it as much because I was like, damn, man got kicked out of class and they had to call the police on him.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, this man should just cut instead of like putting up this whole hoopla.
Hey man, so if you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
I guess so.
That's it, man. You gotta stand for something sometimes, bro.
I hear that. This just isn't one of the things I'm standing for. I was just
because you're vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated. Been vaccinated since summer.
I still can empathize with those people that don't want to get vaccinated.
Been outside.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm. You're vaccinated. Does it feel like things have changed? Really? Have things really changed for you?
Yeah.
Have they?
Yeah. I've been outside. I've been on the road.
But everybody's been outside, vaccinated or unvaccinated. People got the. Let me not say.
What the fake eyes?
Let me not say.
Man's got the fake eyes.
Let me not say.
But nah, I'm a road man. Compared to like last year, how I was inside.
That's because everything was closed. You had no choice.
But still, it's just the fact that like I feel like I'm starting to get back to normalcy. You know what I mean? Like I'm starting to get back to how things were back within like the last year or so. Like when we went to the Adidas party, that shit was like the one thing that threw me off, where I told you guys I had like a bit of like a social panic attack because I was like, yo, like this is so fucked because there's so much people and it's almost like COVID didn't happen.
Maybe it's because like I've worked in an environment where like I see a lot of people like day after day.
Yeah.
I don't even get faced by crowds.
For me, it was like going from in office where like maybe there's like 100 people. And then
I'm the total opposite. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like we go from in office being inside that to like we're already like working from home and being in office and everything, and then boom, pandemic hits. I'm just at home. The only real interaction I have is just like with my mom, with my dad, and my dog. And then if I talk to like Mandem on Discord, or if I talk to them on Xbox or something like that, or FaceTime someone and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like I wasn't really seeing people like that. Where like when I pulled up to the studio, it was like less than 10 people. So it's like whatever. But like for that party was like at least I'm
like 100 people.
Over 100, bro. I guarantee throughout that night passing through, at least 200 people came through that night.
Not that we saw. I don't think that we saw.
Because you gotta remember, there's people that came in, bought merch and cut. There's people that was like chilling. There's people that were outside. People that was roaming the art gallery place.
Yeah, I don't think 200. Maybe like 150 at most, but 200.
I don't think not at once.
It didn't have that space.
Not at once, but I think in total throughout the night, I think at least over 200 people came through.
I could see that.
And then even when we went to the after party, there's at least like 50, 60 people.
More than that. I think it's like the same amount, like 100 people. Yeah. That place is packed.
That's even worse. 100 people in that local place.
So both places were pretty small.
The gallery place was a decent size.
It was small to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, it was a decent size. To me, it felt like a decent size. Well, the room, as I told you, the room felt like it was closing in on me because there's too many people.
You were getting like an anxiety attack.
Yeah, bro. There's too much people for my liking.
Yeah. Was it, or were you just, a little elevated, slightly elevated? Was that it?
No, when I got elevated, that's when I felt better.
Oh, really?
It wasn't.
Wait, no. Did you have those? Oh no, you were sober, and then.
Yeah,
Right.
I pulled up sober,
Okay.
and then that's when I started feeling that
The anxiety.
and then as I started getting a little elevated, I started being like, all right,
Mellowed out.
I'm a little bit better now.
Right.
It's giving me a little balance of being
Okay.
used to these people, being
Right,
around these
right.
people. But as time goes on, I already know it's not gonna be an issue. It's just kind of getting.
It's just getting
used to it,
out,
'cause
man.
It's my first time being in a social place like that.
Yeah, people are gonna be awkward in social settings
Yeah.
after not talking to crowds of people for a while.
A lot of like people I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like the main thing was just people I don't know, people like I've never seen before and everything. So it's just like, cool. What do I do in a party setting?
But I don't think that's anything to feel bad about or well, I'm not gonna downplay your anxiety, but like I feel like you shouldn't be so hard on yourself because a lot of people aren't good at it, meeting new people and having conversation. That's just natural.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
So I feel like it's part of life.
it's time.
Yeah.
You know, that's why like after I was like, you know what, it is what it is. It's time. Eventually, as time moves on, I'm gonna be used to it. But
Yeah, you know what I'd want to do? I want to have like a therapist on this show. I don't know why. Like I just want somebody to like just work on my shit. And just like talk through things. I feel like that'd be interesting. Maybe one of these days we'll get a therapist. Any
hey man,
therapists out there?
the first thing you gotta do is be willing to have open conversations. You already know.
I'm willing. I'm ready.
Yeah, you already know I'm open to talk about whatever.
I am so ready.
I'll ask certain questions and certain things that like you already know. You guys look at me crazy through Discord.
But you do it on purpose.
Yo, honestly, sometimes I don't.
Whoa.
But then you guys think I'm doing it on purpose?
Whoa. That's scary. But hey, if that's you.
Because I'll just ask
Live your
questions
life.
and then you guys will be like, yo, this guy's crazy. He's tripping.
So
I'm like,
even when you said present it.
Yeah.
That was normal?
nah, that one was me trolling.
Okay. Yeah.
Because that's just me pushing the line to see if you'll actually do it.
Word. Okay.
And then
All
if
right.
you do it, I'll be like, yo, that's crazy. I'm not doing it, but that's
Speaking
crazy.
of pushing the line, there's going to be a protest happening at Parkdale Collegiate after a vulgar racial assault. So starting at 1:00 this afternoon, members of the community will be protesting anti-black racism at the school. The school has recently made headlines after a teacher was photographed in blackface for Halloween, and another teacher allegedly said the N-word to a group of students.
That's mud still. I heard about the teacher that wore
did the
blackface.
blackface? Yeah.
I seen that on the news.
Yeah.
For those wondering, today's what's today's date? November 13th.
Is it? Yeah.
Just wondering.
13th.
But yeah, so I seen the thing with the blackface. I still don't understand why white people are still making that same mistake.
Halloween.
I'm not hearing that.
Tropic Thunder.
That's different.
But it worked.
It's only good if it's funny.
If it's funny. Yeah.
Man's only allow racism if it's funny. If it's not funny, they're not allowing that.
So is it just funny or is it also intent? Or does intent not matter? You know what? I saw something interesting on this before you get into it. Jon Stewart talked about, intent doesn't matter. And the way how he put it was manslaughter. Is it manslaughter? Manslaughter is the one that was
right?
accident, right?
Yeah.
Your intent wasn't to kill this person, but you'll still get prosecuted.
Yeah.
So
Because it's a murder, yeah.
intent might not.
Yeah,
I don't know. It
I was
also
gonna
depends.
say intent doesn't matter if it's funny, because like even if you say something crazy, if it's funny, we're gonna laugh.
Right.
I know it's gonna take you seriously,
Right.
but if you actually do it, then it's like, oh, this guy's crazy. So like intent.
It's all about intent, reading the room, knowing what room you're making the joke to, because you can't make the same joke everywhere.
Yeah, like a school, you can't show up with blackface. That's mud.
Yeah.
And then saying the N-word like that, then bro, you're asking for it.
Yeah.
It's not like you don't know that this is gonna happen. It's not like you don't know that. Oh, hey, if I say the N-word to these kids while wearing blackface,
You know what's crazy?
I'm not gonna get roughed up a bit.
It's not like she just popped up. It's not like the blackface just popped up on her face. She slowly applied that makeup.
Yeah, make sure it blends in. Make sure it's even all across
it
your
was
face.
well black, and then pulled up. Still drove in traffic, through traffic, with it on.
Yo, if that person's married, I want to know who their spouse is, because if you allow them to leave the house like that.
Oh yeah, that too. Well, maybe the spouse left early. Who knows? Maybe the spouse is still asleep. Who knows? Let's not put it on them.
Nah, bro. The person definitely had a conversation with their spouse.
Maybe they're single.
That. You definitely had a conversation with somebody. Whoever you talked to that said, yeah,
maybe
man,
they
I think
did
that's a good idea. Nah. For something like that, you don't just pull up like that.
There are people that do spontaneous shit. Don't tell nobody.
You tell at least one person.
No, there are people that don't tell nobody.
That person's crazy. That person's mad crazy.
Yeah, for sure. To pull up like that. I don't know what the joke was. Did you? I don't think I seen the full costume.
There's no joke, bro. Once blackface goes on, there's no joke.
Unless it's Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder worked out, but he did like the whole afro side.
But he did
the
it
pork chops.
So like we've talked about
what
Robert
you talking
Downey.
about, Willis?
I still watch that movie. Hands down, still one of the funniest.
Yeah.
Shout out to Robert Downey Jr. for pulling that off.
He
nicely.
did a great job.
Because anyone else, they would have probably fucked it up. But
you say Lance the fuck? He did a real good job.
But like the whole thing is just kind of like, the thing is that he wasn't like a typical blackface. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like he did. It was deep. He did deep face.
It just
he turned black.
It kind of just seemed like when he did it that he looked like he got like a heavy tan.
People thought he was. At first, I didn't even know it was Robert Downey.
I didn't even know who Robert Downey was when I saw that movie.
I was like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah.
This hilarious nigga.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the movie, he's like, what the fuck? You're Australian.
Yeah.
Who is this nigga?
Yeah.
Like, yo, you got to really pull it off like that. Like, people got to think you black.
But this
you
is
can't
the
just
thing.
do the circle.
No, but this is the thing. That's why I said for him, when you look at it, he didn't do like a typical blackface where it was just like a super dark person and just like slap that on.
Yeah.
He did it more.
Ears and everything.
He did the ears, the nose.
Yeah.
And then he also kind of like, it wasn't like he was just black. He was like brown skin.
Had the mustache going and everything.
Yeah, he was just a brown skin. He looked brown skin.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I feel like for that, people are like, okay, you know what? It's not as bad because he dressed up as like he made himself brown.
Made an attempt.
Yeah, but he didn't do it weird like how white people do it, where they have the super black face. Like it's not even like it's brown.
Yo,
they literally use black like the mic stand.
He's actually goated for that role. He was playing an Australian guy that was playing a black guy.
Yeah.
Bro, that's goated.
That's how he got Iron Man.
That's just crazy, son.
And the man got Iron Man. The man's set for life. And his kids are set for life.
For real.
Like, they're not going to replace him. I don't think
as Iron Man?
I don't think they'll get another Iron Man.
They could, though.
I think they'll just keep him make cameos. But I think it's going to take them a while to find
I think I heard they're going to do a female Iron Man, and her name's Ironheart. She's from the comics and shit.
But the thing is, I would say about that, though, is just like, they're still going to refer to Tony. I don't think they're going to, I don't think they're going to come out with another Tony Stark.
Probably not, no.
I think Robert Downey is going to be cemented as the original Iron Man.
Yeah.
And like they'll make other people that would fill his shoes.
Yeah.
Like maybe they'll have Spider-Man be like, oh,
he turns into Iron Man?
Well, not just that. I think that they're going to make him find the next Iron Man.
And
then because he doesn't want to be he doesn't want to be that role that Tony was.
Yeah, he did it for like 10 years. He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting old too.
So we'll see. Well, yeah, Downey's like what, in his 70s?
No. What?
He's an old guy.
He's not in his 70s.
Let's Google this.
He's not in his 70s. He's in his 50s.
No, I think he's past his 50s.
He's not past his 50s.
He's an old head.
He's not in his 70s. What the fuck?
Robert.
He's in his 50s. Late 50s. Mid to late 50s.
Oh, he's 56.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro. What 70s? What the fuck?
Where
did you get 70s from? Where did you get that from? Is it because he did that Charlie Chaplin movie?
Nah, I actually don't even know where I got it from, to be real.
Yeah, that was wild.
There's Sherlock Holmes 3 coming out?
Yeah, there's. Yeah.
Jeez, the first two are hard. I don't care what anyone says. The Sherlock Holmes movie is... I saw the first one by accident.
Yeah.
Because I was supposed to see Avatar. But Avatar was sold out. So then we end up watching Sherlock Holmes.
I should have watched Sherlock Holmes instead of Avatar. Avatar wasn't that good.
Yo, Sherlock Holmes was a great movie. It's
it was
long.
really good.
It's just I just like how the fact that he like like how he breaks things down in the movie, like the way that they do it in the movie compared to like all the other like Sherlock Holmes stuff I've watched. Yeah. This one was like, okay, this is pretty sick.
Like first, I'm gonna hit him in his jugular, and then after I hit his jugular, he's gonna sway to the left.
Yeah, I was like, yo, what? That's crazy.
Yeah.
But then and number 2, when the guy was like, oh, I can do that too.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, this guy hit the Uno card, the reversal.
I was like, that's crazy. I'm like, what do you mean I can do that too?
Yeah.
Man, so just here, just having fights with, like telepathically, that's crazy.
For real.
Then the end, that man just end up smirking at each other, saying, okay, that's cool. And then he walked away. I think one of the times he ends up actually going out on it, and then he ended up getting fucked up, and he was like, oh shit.
I don't remember that scene, but I kind of. But yeah, there was something I wanted to bring up, but it kind of passed. But maybe I'll bring it up like briefly. There's this brothel. I don't know where this brothel is. I'm sorry, I can't give you the location. I actually don't know. There's this brothel that is saying if you are willing to get your vaccination, I don't know if it's there or
at a
close, pharmacy, they are willing to give you 30 minutes free with the girl of your choice. It's like the Rush Hour 2 scene with Chris Tucker. He's like, yeah, I'll take her too. Yeah, let me get her. Yeah, you just be coming back.
That.
You know what I'm saying? So would you do that? Nah, you wouldn't do that?
It was already enough for me to like tell me that I can go outside.
Oh, you didn't need no incentive?
Yeah, like
I need an incentive. I
don't really need my incentive.
I don't need that one, but
yeah, like my incentive was.
I wouldn't mind it, but go ahead, sorry.
But my incentive was already enough when manager like you get vaccinated, you can travel and you can go places, and I was like, okay, say less, I'm good. Because as I said, like I've been cooped up in the house for too long, way too long, and I didn't realize how much it mentally affected me. But like, it was just more of like being able to just go back to like normalcy was more than enough for me to be like, yeah, I'll get the vaccine.
Word.
Yeah. Other than that, I was like, I don't need nothing else on top of that to be like, oh, I want them to give me a thing to give me some play, and then I'll be more inclined to do it because like, yeah, I don't need that incentive still.
I hear you. I need a little something.
But I hear the government why they're trying to do it.
I don't think it's the government doing that.
Well,
doing the brothel thing? I don't think it's the government.
Yo, the government's probably like, yo.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Deal.
Yeah, let me spill a little something off the top.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll give you some. No,
it's like, yo, you tell us how many vaccines you give us. Yo, we got you guys with a local 1, 2.
That'd be great. That'd be funny. Not great, but funny if they did. But they're not doing that.
There's a little something. There's a little something in between. If it made news headlines like that.
I don't think that was news. I think it was like
it's internet media,
Internet news, yeah.
Yeah, if it made internet news like that, I think it's a little something. It has some kind of backing behind it. The government man's there like, yo, we got you guys. We're not gonna let this be a thing.
I hear that. I need a little bit of incentive, which is work. Couldn't work without it, so
yeah.
Got to do it. Got to be.
One thing that I want to bring up too, though, was the Astroworld concert situation.
Oh yes. Speaking of taking people out.
Yeah, for real. I don't know if you've ever been to a Travis Scott concert before.
Yes, I have.
Like in the mosh pit and everything.
Not in there. Well, not the party.
Okay, so I've been to Rodeo.
That's the one where you had the roller coaster, right?
Nah.
No, that wasn't that. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. This is before he started doing all the extra like stuff with his his shows and everything.
Yeah.
So I went to Rodeo, and I can kind of understand how some people passed out and stuff like that. Because like when I went to Rodeo, I almost passed out.
That's any concert.
And no, Rodeo's different.
Actually, not any concert. That's any
anything with a mosh pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything where like. It's that type of music,
or like
that type
music
of vibe,
or something like that.
Yeah, and it's hot.
Yeah, but this is back in Sound Academy days. For those that remember Sound Academy from Toronto.
Yeah,
you guys are the OGs.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing what I'm trying to get to is like, Rodeo was mud. Like I fell over and everything, bro.
You fell over?
I fell. Like
That's not something I should laugh at. Sorry.
Nah, it was funny. I'm not even gonna front. It was actually like even looking back, I was like, oh shit! Like the fact that I fell. One of my other homies, he lost his shoe for a bit. I think AJ lost his shoe.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
I almost got into a scrap with some youth because
just imagine like you're just partying and raving and you just trip and it's just like, yo, what the fuck? Am I really on the floor right now?
That's
Is
exactly
that my heart.
Yo, the thing is, you don't stay on the floor for that long because like so basically what
So
it was.
you popped up.
I popped up because there's someone else I knew. I fell on top of him and he fell on top of like some other things.
Oh, okay. So it was like a domino effect.
It was a domino effect because what ended up happening was like the crowd's like everyone's pushing, and then like I was like at one point I got hit and I bounced. And then bounced off of someone else, and then someone to my right fell.
You can't hold your balance, man. Hold your.
I was already off balance.
Just
I was already
get into the horse stance.
I was already off balance at that time.
You gotta get to the horse stance,
I was bouncing side to side.
I don't think I've ever fallen anywhere.
Yeah,
out in public.
I've fallen bare times.
You've fallen plenty of times. I remember. Yo, this is so fucking funny.
At Carabana?
Yes. Yo, it was so hilarious. Because I literally, like, so the story is, this is the day when Budman Stroke hit the Carabana scene.
This is after the Budman Stroke.
No, this is Budman Stroke.
We had the shirts?
Yeah, we had the shirts.
Okay.
This is Budman Stroke year. And you know how Carabana is. This is the year before Scotiabank took over it. But they still had like the Lickle fence. But, people would hop over the fence easy. It was a Lickle fence people could hop over. So I hop over the fence. Good, walking. Next man, Royden hops over the fence.
No.
Good, walking.
No.
Was Royden behind you?
Royden was behind me.
Maybe it was,
like
Nigel.
Yeah.
Nigel hopped over the fence. Good, we're walking. Yo, literally... Yeah. I turned around to see, if everybody's good. I turned at the perfect moment. It was so perfect. The turn was perfect. As I turned and looked back, I see you bounce off the fence, dog. I can't make this up because I think like you had your foot up.
Yeah, I had one foot up.
You had your foot up, and you were like
foot slipped.
Yeah, you were like gonna like run over the fence. I'm like, what are you doing?
Nah. So what happened was I put one leg over.
But your foot was like on top of the fence.
Yeah, one foot was still on top of the fence, and I brought the other leg over to step over. To basically like
I'm
push.
Like, what are you doing?
To basically like leap myself over the fence. So when I tried to do that, my chuck slipped, and then I
saw you, literally bounce off the fence.
Yo, it looked like I bounced up, but you see how quick I got up. I popped up quick, bro.
You popped up so fast. But I have that, to this day, I have that mental image in my head of you bouncing off that fence. It was so good.
Yeah, man. I'm not even going to front. When it happened, when I slipped, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yo, honestly.
I dropped, popped up, and I just kept walking.
Yo, it took everything for man's not the floor laughing. Because you're my dog, so I just had to keep walking like, nothing happened. I had to pretend nothing happened because it looked crazy.
But I heard after what Royden, because I didn't see it, because I was focused on you.
Royden slipped too.
I was trying to just cut from the area.
Somebody slipped too as well, yeah.
Yeah, Royden slipped right after, but then he took a longer time to get up.
Yeah.
And because I know when I drop, people are like, ooh, but like I popped up real quick.
Yeah.
But the things that when Royden dropped, I heard mans were like, random people were in tears because they're like, yo, this guy just fell, and now this other man just fell.
Oh my god, that was just fucking hilarious. Hey, what were we talking? Oh yeah, you fell at the rodeo concert.
So for the rodeo concert, so then I lost my balance.
Yeah.
After I got rocked around a few times, and then I just keeled over, and then from there it's just I fell, and I popped right back up quick.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, yo, this is a mud thing. But like I almost passed out as well because I got to the bar and like I had my head down and I was like falling asleep because I was so hot and I was so tired and everything.
Yeah.
And like the bartender like slapped me and they're like, hey, do you want some water? And I'm like,
slapped you? Legit slapped you?
No, not like a slap. It was just more of like a,
hey, you okay?
Like a little tap on the back to say, hey, man, you good? And I'm like, oh, yo, I'm just just a bit tired. They're like, you want some water? He gave me some water. I'm like, thanks, but. My whole point, what I'm trying to say is that I can understand why people were passing out, but then as people were saying, there were people like injecting other people with shit.
I don't know how true that is. So I don't know but yeah, I heard that too. So there was somebody in the crowd that was doing the injection, so that's what caused the stampede
And people
for
dying.
people
and stuff like that.
to push out and push away. So it wasn't the it wasn't I don't know, like I don't know if it was because people were having such a good time, or if it was because of that event of people like pushing away because of that one guy or person that was like going crazy. So, but anyways, like 8 people died at the concert.
I think the number went up though.
It is. Is it 11 now,
Maybe something like that.
or was
I
it
think
11 injured?
I'm pretty sure it hit double digits. There's way more people that got injured though. Yeah.
So at least 8 people died, and there are people that are blaming Travis Scott, Live Nation, and Drake. I don't know how they got Drake in there. Drake was just a special guest. He wasn't even supposed to be there.
Yeah, he just pulled up.
He's a what do you call that?
Bystander?
A casualty of a random casualty. I don't know. Bystander, sure.
Yeah.
He stepped in front of a bullet he wasn't meant for. That's his own bar.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're blaming them, and like it's dumb. They shouldn't be blaming.
I would blame Live Nation. I think that's on them. They were saying apparently that the day before, or the day of the concert, the day before, they were telling Travis that they were having concerns about like the people being there.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like what people are saying is like that's not really on Travis to delegate.
At most, yeah.
It's more for the venue holders to be like, hey, if you feel like that this is going to be a situation, hire more security. But then if anything, you go to Travis, you'd be like, yo, we're going to have to hire more security. Prices have to go up a bit. Like for him, for like to pay for the venue and everything.
Yeah.
And from there, like, I don't think Travis would have fought against that. Like, I think he would have been like, okay, cool. It is what it is. We're trying to make sure everyone's safe and everything.
Yeah.
And I just think that, like, them trying to be like, oh, it's all in Travis.
No.
Travis should have done this. Travis should have done that. It's like, I don't really see what else he could have done. Like, there's not really much he could have done in that sense.
Before, I kind of see your point now with, Live Nation. Before, I was saying it's not on any of those guys. It's on the people. Because it's the people's fault. If I don't know about the, the whole syringe thing. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah.
But if it's just like, people having fun and then the stampede just occurred, it's on people. It's on you guys. It's your own fault. You guys went crazy. Were probably high out of their minds.
Of course, 100%.
So
you're not going to those kind of raving things without weed, Molly, shrooms,
crazy
acid,
shit.
Something. Everyone's on something.
People can't just
or you turn off the liquor.
People can't just be high off life. They gotta be high off something else.
Yeah.
So it's their own fault for I don't. So it's just like they went crazy. They caused it themselves. Now to your point, yeah. It could have been on Live Nation. Whoever, if the syringe thing is true, security should have done a better job at check-in, making sure people didn't have weapons on them. You can only do your best because people will do anything to get anything.
Yeah, I think it was that guy that was doing the meme. The one where he does the check where he's like,
the old man.
Yeah, I think that was the guy that was doing pat downs.
Which is scary because it does happen. But yeah, like at most it's Live Nation, the artist, like, it's not on the artist. But I understand people suing everybody because like you trying to get something, just trying to get a bag. I understand all that.
I hear that, but at the end of the day, I just kind of feel like that there's only so much that you can really put on the artist.
Yeah, for sure.
And
I don't think it's their fault.
And it just sucks, but it's just because like it's his name that's attached to it.
Yeah,
it's his concert, so people are always gonna reach out to him. I think they were saying like the amount of like lawsuits like pressed against him was like 48 or something like that. Like this guy's bare lawsuits right now, and a lot of people are saying like, do you feel like his music's gonna change compared to like how it was before because of this whole controversy?
No.
Like trying to be more PC friendly and stuff like that, not going to be as much and be like, oh, I'm, because as I said, you've been to a Travis concert where Travis would be like, yo, don't fucking touch them. We're about to go ham and we're gonna party hard and everyone rush the stage and
Yeah.
So it's like at a certain point, I guess if he wants to avoid like a lot of the backlash, I guess that would be the safest route.
Nah, music doesn't change.
But we'll
I know.
see. Maybe he might be a little bit more calm with his music, not as much like raving music.
And there is even I don't think it should change at all. And there was even a scene where he noticed, I don't know how, but he noticed somebody was passed out or some shit in the crowd. And he told security to go over there and like, you know, help them. So it's not like, you know, he doesn't care.
No one thinks that no one thinks he doesn't care. It's
Or
just,
like,
it's just more the fact that people
he's not
hold,
as concerned.
yeah, like they hold. I feel like when it comes to like artists and everything, they hold them to like a certain standard, which I guess is just being more of like a role model for kids and stuff like that. Even though from a lot of these artists,
I mean,
they
if
don't
you're
really
a
look for
parent,
that.
I don't know because I don't have kids, but I can imagine
Yeah.
it's devastating.
Especially for someone like Travis, where he had a performance on Fortnite, which a lot of kids probably like.
They pulled it, eh?
Yeah,
Fortnite pulled.
They pulled his emote.
Yeah, some dance or some shit.
Yeah, it was like basically
Crazy.
like him having the mic stand over his
Which
head.
is crazy.
Yeah,
Why?
it's all the stuff that comes with it.
Doesn't make any sense. It's like,
Some people want
yo,
to not associate themselves with it.
that's scary. That's scary how much like people don't ride with you when you're down.
Yeah,
That's why you know people fuck with Netflix for like holding out the Dave Chappelle
thing. Yeah, because like yo,
Like,
at the end
a lot
of
of
the
these people.
at the end of the day, it's all about the check, and they feel like that basically them not doing that, they think that parents are gonna be like, yo, we can't. We don't want our kids playing this game no more.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I personally think it's stupid because it's not like Travis came out and said like, I'm a PC person. I don't make this type of music. I make like happy-go-lucky music.
Yeah.
You know, like you hear his lyrics. He's talking about turning up night show, popping pills, turning up, smoking weed and all that stuff. So it's like, this is not someone that you can be like, oh, I thought he was for the kids. It's like, do you even listen to his music?
I don't think it. I think parents know, and they're just like, this is just proving their point. It's like, see, this is what happened. It's like, you know, the whole Eminem thing back in the day in the 2000s.
Yeah,
when he was
on the drugs.
Yeah, and all the parents are like, my kid does drugs because of you. This is why rap music is bad.
Jimmy was a good boy before he started listening to your music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing, you know?
It's a bunch of dumb shit, bro. As you said, we don't have kids for us to be like, yeah, this and that. But just as a person in general, for you to be looking at these rappers, even athletes as like all your kids' role models, that's on you as a parent. Mm-hmm. You know, you got to get them better role models in their life so that they can use those people that they can see on a day-to-day basis and see who their real character is, instead of like using these celebrities.
This is really why we need a therapist in here, because like, a question I would have is like, what is what do you think the reason is for kids to get into marijuana and drugs so early? Like, is it for a form of escape? I'm not asking you. Say for a therapist. Yeah. But if you want to answer, go ahead. I don't know.
No, I was just gonna say it's more of it's like an escape. It's
exactly.
It's a way to get away from reality. You know.
Yeah.
I remember Frank Ocean said it in the line where he's like he smokes weed. I'm not obviously saying it word for word, but I'm paraphrasing. But he was saying that like spark that weed up for a cheap vacation.
That's a song I know. What song is that? Is that Novocaine? No. No. It was off of Blonde. It's not Nike. Was it Nike? Looking for a check. That is Nike's. If it's that one. Looking for a check till it ain't likely.
Yeah, I think it might be Nike, but I don't remember. But it was basically, I remember when I first heard that line, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's actually real.
Yeah.
Because like, most people, when they smoke weed, they smoke it just because they're stressed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you're stressed out, you have a bad day or something, you spark up, you're like, all right, bless, I'm good. And then you just move on with your day. Or, like, some people use it for creativity and all that. But, like, that's the thing that when it comes down to me, where it's like an escape because everything feels a little bit better. Food tastes a little bit better. Everything just feels a little bit better when you're high off of weed.
Word.
Yeah.
I don't get that. Me personally.
Yeah.
Me, I just get tired.
Well, it all depends. Like, it also depends on the type of weed you smoke and stuff. That's why I go crazy.
I'm pretty sure I had both.
I went crazy with sour tangy. So sour tangy is more of a sativa weed, and that one, for me personally, when I smoke it, everything feels blessed. Especially when it's a nice summer day,
Yeah.
everything just feels super blessed. That's like one of my favorite strands. But yeah, in general, like for that, I just think that like that's just like the main case. People are just trying to find somewhere to escape. So like that's why you have like the metaverse and everything. It's gonna be people are so afraid of it because like people are gonna use it to escape. It's gonna be like a drug.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. It might be something addictive. That might be like the new quote unquote hip hop.
Yeah,
In the sense where parents are going to be like, "See, this is
like parents are gonna be fighting it and everything. There's gonna be a whole bunch of like backlash from
it. Might be us.
It might be. It might be.
It might be us.
The reason why I would say not is because
we understand.
We're gamers.
I don't know. Things might change when you have a kid.
I hear that, but like I feel like we could understand it as like gamers.
I don't know.
Just because like us as gamers, we know that this is this was our way to escape from reality.
I think there's always a disconnect. There's like that famous song, Will Smith. Parents just don't understand. There's always gonna be something we just don't understand.
Yeah. But I think that might be the one thing we do understand. Maybe the game that they're playing, we probably be like, "Yeah, I don't know why you play this game. This game's trash."
Yeah.
But the whole concept of gaming and all that stuff and just being immersed, like being in a place with your friends.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something we'll all understand. Like, well, people that gamed in our generation stuff will understand. Because like I was even explaining to my mom the other day where I was like, when I have kids in life, it's gonna be funny because they're gonna be so into VR and everything, and you're gonna look at it so weird. And then she's like to her, she's like, well, you know what? Like I've been like I've seen you play video games, but I'm like, it's gonna be different with a headset now because they're gonna be like, yo, grandma, I wanna get this for my VR character. You're gonna be like, what? The hell's a VR character? Oh, you gotta put on the headset and do this and that, and they're gonna be like, yo, that's crazy. Like, what the hell?
I think that'd be great. That'd be great for older people though.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be something I think that would give them something different to try, where it's like you can experience something different rather than the same old, same old.
Yeah.
Someone I would want to see try that would be my dad because he always thought video games was a waste of time and stupid and foolishness and everything.
It's on the game. VR on thing, technology. Me can't do that still.
That's what I'm saying. So like, imagine like a Yachty playing like a game. What weird?
Yeah. My dad's kind of like that. Like he can understand his phone easy, but like it's just like the intricacies of doing certain things. He's like, no, I understand that still.
Yeah, he'd be like, I get you to do it.
Yeah. So I get that. Anything else you want to bring up?
I'm about to check right now.
Start time
we're at like 127.
127.
The last thing I actually want to bring up though is the rollout for Marvel. I actually have a list of like what they said is supposed to come out just now.
Okay.
So we got ourselves. What is this? Is this Agatha?
Oh, that's from WandaVision. Okay.
Okay, so that's WandaVision.
Yeah.
So there's also Echo. I don't know who Echo is.
Echo.
Yeah.
What's it look like?
It's like that.
Echo. I have no idea what that is. Okay.
Yeah, I have no clue about Echo. There's She-Hulk. Yeah. This is also Moon Knight. I don't know what Moon Knight is.
That's my guy from Dune. The dad that died. He's gonna be Moon Knight.
Which guy from what?
Dune? You know Dune, the movie we just saw?
Dune.
We saw it at the fucking theater.
Wait, hold on. Dune's a part of Marvel?
No. But what I'm saying is the actor that plays the dad, the king.
Oh, okay.
He's Moon Knight.
Okay, when you said that, I was like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I got mad confused with that. Yeah. Okay. There's Secret Invasion.
That should be dope.
I don't know what that's about.
That's basically the multiverse. Like, it's when the multiverses collide. Like, there's gonna be people from other multiverses going and secretly invading another multiverse. So it's gonna cause a war.
Okay, so basically, like what the Timekeeper was trying to avoid.
Yeah, it's actually gonna be so crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then there's Ironheart.
That's Iron Man.
Oh, it's Iron Man?
Yeah, but a girl.
Okay.
And she's black.
Okay, that's what I want to hear, bro.
Yeah.
Let's get a round of applause for that, bro. Yeah. You know, we got to shout out all the black superheroes right there. Next is Miss Marvel.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel's like Mr. Fantastic. Like she can stretch and shit.
Oh, that's what Miss Marvel is?
Yeah.
Oh, you know who I mixed up with Captain Marvel. That's what I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is I Am Groot. So this is like Groot.
Everybody knows that, yeah.
Yeah. What If Season 2.
Dope.
For those that didn't watch it. X-Men 97.
Are they gonna continue the old?
The one that goes.
Yeah. Ooh, they're gonna continue that?
I guess so.
Ooh, that's fire. Are they gonna get Hugh Jackman to play Wolverine? That'd be sick.
I don't think so.
I'd vibe with that though.
I know he said he's done with Wolverine.
Acting though, but like voice acting.
Yeah, it's almost the same.
He might come back. Who knows?
We'll see. But that was for those that didn't watch it. That's the OG X-Men right there.
That's going to Disney Plus, right?
It doesn't say actually. I think it's a movie.
97 is a movie? X-Men 97?
Yeah, it doesn't really say anything. It just says Marvel Studios X-Men 97.
I thought that was going to be the show continuing.
Well, we got to find out and wait.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, well, that's cool. That's cool stuff.
Next one is Spider-Man Freshman Year.
Wait, what?
Spider-Man Freshman Year.
Is that Tom Holland Spider-Man?
No, I think, you know what? I think these are all Disney Plus stuff.
Oh.
Because it says upcoming Marvel shows announced during Disney Plus Day.
Okay.
So these are shows.
Okay.
And then the last one's Marvel Zombies.
Okay. They're just trying shit. All right.
Yeah, it's like, why not?
Like they started strong and then just said, all right, and we could do zombies. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, why not?
With it.
It's like, why not? Why not deal with it? But yo, it's a nice little rollout.
Yeah.
I don't know when all these are coming out. Maybe they're gonna start
5 years
next year.
By the time everything comes out, 5 years. It'll probably be like 5 years. Actually, I lied because like Marvel's pretty big. Probably like 3 years.
I was gonna say like I feel like with the fact that now they have Disney Plus, they're kind of like pumping these shit out like crazy.
Yeah, it's like 3 years.
Yeah, because I think What If Season 2 is definitely coming out next year.
No.
You don't think it's coming out next year?
No. They were talking about What If like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, but that was just the first season.
Exactly.
First season always takes longer than the other seasons.
Not necessarily true.
Most of the time.
But yeah. Yeah, because
now they know what works and what doesn't work. And I think they're gonna come back for season 2, which is gonna be interesting. What they're gonna do from there, and the next thing from there is just is like all the other shows that they have. Like, I guess the WandaVision show might drop like in 2 years. Same thing with She-Hulk.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they're gonna eventually slide all these guys for the new Avengers movie.
Yeah, and I think that's a Secret Invasion. Wait, Secret Invasion is gonna be a TV show?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, damn. I wanted that to be a movie. All right. It is what it is.
Yeah. But that's basically everything I got for this week.
That's everything you got? I think that's everything I got, man.
You got everything you got? Yeah. All right, so thanks for listening to episode 49.
You already know what it is.
Of the Nice and Mossin podcast. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share all that goodies. Also, just Mossin merch will be coming soon.
Oh, dope.
So make sure you guys keep out for the... So we're just going to be doing t-shirts and a hoodie and possibly a toque.
Oh.
That comes out. Make sure you guys stay tuned.
This is a toque you got on.
Huh?
This is a toque you got on right now? Is that the one? Is it a little preview?
Yeah, it's a little preview. You guys probably seen it like with everything that we've been coming out if you see me in person. So make sure you guys tune into that. It will be on the social media page on Manzer Mossin or on the Splash Network, splash.network. And then from there, you guys can, stay tuned or follow me or Jason so that you can be kept up with everything that we're on right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. It's the Manzer Mossin podcast. It's your boy.